all the event, I have one question, one important question: how many people will call me or message me after the launching about errors, problems, bugs? And after 2 weeks, I have an answer. A lot. A lot of people called me, wrote me, but without critical errors. They wrote me that, wow, great service, it works. Yeah, we have some problems, but it's something amazing. And for me, it was like, why we do this? We do this for this. When we change something and people say it's amazing. And let's start from numbers for those who don't know the market. First, we have more than 1 million active users in applications. It's not unique users, it's total users in all applications in Moldova. We have more than 2.5 billion euro. It's domestic non-cash payments last year. And the non-cash payments increase every year. Second, we have more than 2 million cards in use from all the market. And about P2P, we have more than 14 million transactions last year. And the main reason is, the main important thing is that increases more than 400% in 2 years. People trying to use P2P transaction every year more and more. But the most important problem that we had, only 4% of these users made interbank transactions. Only 4%. All other transactions was inside banks. And this was one of the reasons why we decided to create instant payment in Moldova, to give possibility to make transaction fast, secure, and cheap from one bank to another bank. And we did it. We launched 2 weeks ago Mie Plăți Instant. It's instant payment system created by a National Bank team together with banks and partners. The system was created with soul. We worked very hard, and I believe that National Bank team did a lot to create this system, not only on paper or checkbox. You know, a lot of systems by government is usually checkbox, and we created the system that it is usable by people. It's the system for us, for me, for you, because we use this. And let's go to numbers. After 2 weeks, we have more than 45 active users. 65,000 people that activate Mie Plăți Instant. And they made more than 25 million leis in transactions, only in 2 weeks. So it's a good result. Honestly, we had like pessimistic and optimistic people. For me, it's not a lot. I think we need more. And another told me, wow, amazing numbers for 2 weeks. And I believe now we will grow faster and more people will use instant payment. And here I have a question. Please clap or raise your hands who use Mie, because I see a lot of persons who participate in developing. Yeah? Okay, I see who didn't raise the hand. I will come to you. I will show you how to use instant payment in the breakfast or lunch. Today we want to share how we did it, because we have a lot of people who work with us. What we did, why we did this, what was in our decision-making rules. First of all, most of you know, but once again, we learn from other countries. And like example, in many countries exist separate apps created by government, by National Bank. My personal opinion, not official. If it's possible not to create government app, don't do this. Government is a bad product manager. They can create regular services, but not a product management. Sorry, it's a true. So what we did an ecosystem. We started to be a part of ecosystem. We started to help businesses and banks to create something new. But of course, we saw in other countries that we need to have the similar user experience. We created UX flows, UX experience for us to understand what we want at the end. Because in APIs, a lot of numbers, a lot of things, but how it will be look? What users will use? We create our own app. We tested these scenarios for users. We saw if they understand what they need to do, because we live in our bubble. Every time we live in our bubble, and our bubble is not the same. People from the market, it's not us. We are not a lot of people who understand fintech in Moldova. So what we did, we create user experience, we test it, and then we created user experience requirements for banks and give this to our partners. How we need to implement to have the similar user experience in all apps. One more thing that we did, I think it was one of the best things. We started to work together. We created with 14 banks teams meetings, 2 weeks meeting. It's like a sprint meeting where we also, like National Bank, told what we did, what we want to do next week, next 2 weeks, and what problems we have. And the same did the banks. And I think this was for me, it was one of the most important things, because we learned together. Nobody in the world created instant payment in Moldova. It's first system, nothing new, all new for us. So we learned a lot, but of course we learned and we tried to change something, and the changes not always was very pleasant for all. I understand that to change the rules in the games is not the best solution, but if you want to create the good service, we need to be more flexible. First of all, sorry for changes. But the next, I want to say thank you for all teams, how it sold. I saw a lot of here for your support, because we learned with you. Honestly, without you, it can be done the system that it is now ready for people. One more, what we did. Phone number, it is an alias for transactions. At the start, we have ideas to make via email, like in other countries, via ID, national Identifier number, and IBAN. IBAN is not user-friendly. ID is not so good. Email is not safety. And was one more thing in other countries was possibility to transfer money by string, the name. And we had ideas to do or not to do. And it was a joke from our colleagues from different other countries that they had string like a name, my name, I mean, Vadim or other. And now every month, one of the central bank staff guys has additional money in salary, because somebody transfer money to Ahmed every month, and this Ahmed is not the same Ahmed. So we decided that phone number is the unique identifier that can help us to make less mistakes for transfers. So what we did, we launched the main things for our citizens. It's P2P and request to pay transactions. And they are now work 24 hours per day, 7 days per week, whole year, and in seconds. Approximately now, I think it's not more than 3, 4, 5 seconds in our system, and total per from one bank to another is approximately 10 seconds. So it's a good result for such a big system with 14 participants. How to do transfers, you know, but once again, enter a phone number, enter the sum, and that's all. Only validate the data for whom you want to transfer. And the same with a request to pay. If I want to take money from Nicoletta, I will add only Nicoletta phone number and how much money I want to take. And she will receive notification from me that Vadim wants some money for breakfast.
We actually did this a lot. We were testing and pinging each other, and I would send him money, and then I would send him a transfer request like, hey, dude, give me my 30 lays back, please.
Yep. The money. Of course, it's the most important thing. We saw in other countries, mostly in Europe, instant payment was created like a premium service with price for transaction higher than other possibility of transactions. We decided that we need to create a 0% transaction for amount not more than 500 euros. It's for those who can't change euros in LAs. And I believe that people will use the instant payment in not today, but tomorrow more and more, and this will change our national tradition to take money from ATM and to use cash, because it will be easy not to transfer money by microbus to another city. It will be easy to transfer money by transfer with instant, and more people will use mobile banks. More people will use applications, and will increase adoptions. Okay, fast about business. We worked not only in one stream. This was also one important thing. We work in 4 different streams: P2P, C2B, P2G, and marketing. So what we did possibility to create a QR codes centralized. So National Bank give possibility to generate QR code, validate QR code, and the most important thing that we did to make it not monopoly, that QR codes only by instant payment. No, you can pay this QR code by instant payment, by card, by credit, by all other types of payments. So it's not in QR code only for instant payment. It's one QR code for whole country, but with different possibility to pay. And this is interesting thing. It is not a lot of countries who did this. So I think it will be a great like a project for all of us. Of course, QR code is link-based, so it's an amazing opportunity to e-com to increase sales, because it is no needed to introduce card number in websites. It's only link without 3DS and other things. The fees, I will not read the fees. It's it's very important how much, but not so important now. The last. Why I'm talking about people, about all these things, because always I told I do the product for myself. And I believe that people hire our product like a job to transfer money, safe, secure, cheap. And when we created this product, when we decided to create, it was for us not a solution, it was for us a product. In government also, we can create products. And every product is not only about solutions like IT or other things. It's about also marketing and brand, go-to-market strategy, and other things. And for us from the start, it was important that we create the things that people will like, the people would like to use.